Hi guys, if you're wondering what changes to expect on your teeth during your monthly braces adjustments, then this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about some expected changes and sensations that you might experience every month when you go to your braces adjustments. So if you're curious, then keep watching. All right, so the most common thing that you'd probably experience when you have your braces adjusted is the tightening discomfort. This is so common because every month your orthodontist will change the wires and the rubbers of your teeth. But usually this will just last for several days. And in my case, it usually lasts for 3 days, and after that it just disappears. So the discomfort would probably be from mild to moderate pain, but so far, in my case, I haven't really experienced severe pain except for other circumstances. But maybe there are some people who also experience the severe pain, but so far, the people that I have encountered having their braces haven't really rant about having a severe pain which was caused by the tightness of the braces. So, yeah, that's number one. Second is the soreness and the sensitivity. So this one is, I think, would be a little bit common when you just had your braces for the first time. So you'll feel a little bit tender with your teeth, and this could last for a few days after the adjustments. And aside from that, the sensitivity part would be if you had your braces for the first time, you probably felt this, that since your mouth and your cheeks inside aren't accustomed, or they're not used to having those metal brackets that we have, so there is a high chance that your cheeks will be injured. So there are cases, and most of the time this happens, that the cheeks inside will get scratches because of the brackets that we have. But eventually, your cheeks or the linings inside will get used to it, and then I think they will form some sort of a callus through time, and that's easier to deal with later on because you wouldn't feel the pain compared to the first time that you had your braces. So whenever you have this soreness and sensitivity, you would probably experience a difficult time in biting and chewing your food. So the best thing that you can do here is to eat soft food, and also maybe you can gargle some ice just to alleviate the soreness that you're experiencing. The third one would be the shifting of the teeth. And we do expect that there's going to be changes on the placement of your teeth, and there will be a movement. So it would either close the gap or open some gaps in between your teeth. And this is actually a sign that your braces are working. Also, to add up to this, the shifting of the teeth also depends on the speed of the movement. So I'm going to compare these to my teeth right now. I had my premolars extracted last 2023, and we're now 2025. And as you can see, there are spaces here already because, yeah, my teeth were extracted. And it's not really what I expected it to be, because I was expecting that maybe by 2025 this will eventually close. But they're not closed yet. But we'll have to wait maybe 6 months, and we'll probably check again if the gaps will close now. Well, aside from that, I also noticed there's also a shift here at the front teeth. So there's a space in between there, which is, again, the reason why we have braces is, this shifts our teeth altogether. So yeah, I think it's really one of the things that you will expect during your braces adjustments. And I hope those shifting of your teeth can improve your smile at the end of the treatment. Moving on, for the fourth one would be the changes in the bite. And the shift on your teeth would affect the bite. So you might feel that your bite can be a little bit different after you just had your adjustments. But Don't worry, because after a few days or sometimes a week, your mouth will just adapt to it. And you might also experience the difficult time closing your mouth. So this is very common because the teeth isn't balanced. So they're shifting, but at the same time, it also changes your bite. For this one, it can be a little bit of discomfort for the patient, but it's not something to worry about because the changes in the bite will just eventually go away, and you just have to deal with it and then get through it. So for the fifth one would be the potential irritation. So this irritation does not only happen for those who have their braces for the first time, but it happens again and again on people who even have had their braces for a long time already, including me. And this irritation probably gotten from the brackets, the wires, especially the wire, the poking wire, which I'm experiencing right now here at the upper left. Ah, it's hitting my cheeks. And the only way to address that irritation would be you have to visit your orthodontist and have some adjustments with the wire. Maybe they can cut it or something else. And then for the second one is the wax. All of these two works, but if you want the faster solution to the problem, you use the wax. And if this is not settled by the wax, then you probably need to go to your orthodontist and have it fixed. In my case right now, I think I probably need to have it fixed by the orthodontist because when I check my cheeks inside, it's disaster already. It's been hitting my cheeks for a long time. I mean, not a long time, but a couple of weeks already. Even though I placed the wax, because the wax just slipped and then the wire just passed through the wax. And if I try to make the wax a bit larger than the usual size that I placed, it also gives a discomfort. Again, this irritation is so common, so better to have the dental wax and a visit with your orthodontist. Moving on to the sixth is the new rubbers and or attachments. So whenever you visit the orthodontist every month, he or she will introduce added elastics, maybe some ligature wires or the what do you call this, the springs, and also some power chains. So if ever there are elastics that are added, so these elastics would probably look like this, and they are attached, added to your braces. And please follow your orthodontist on the way on how they should be placed because this will affect the movement and at the same time your bite. So for the new rubber bands, this is one of the exciting parts of your monthly adjustments because if you're wearing the traditional metal braces, same as mine, you'll have the freedom to choose what color to place on your braces. So I think the kids would love this. And I also think adults love it too if you're fun with colors. So you can play around with it and ask your orthodontist what color should be used to make your teeth whiter. All right, for the last one is the speech adjustments. Speech adjustments, in my case, wasn't really an issue. But usually, if there is a major adjustments that was done on your teeth, then it actually changes the way you speak. Usually, the speech adjustments happen whenever there is a new appliance introduced to your teeth, and it does change the way you speak, but usually it just lasts for like a couple of days or maybe 2 weeks. And then eventually, the way you speak will just return back to its normal phase. And again, this is not something that you have to worry about, but it can be a bit disturbing whenever you speak to people. But we have braces and maybe we have to deal with this. And just thinking that this won't last forever I think, would be a good way to see things in a different light. Alright guys, so those are just some of the changes to expect during your monthly braces adjustments. So if you have questions, please don't hesitate to comment down below. If you wanted to have more videos such as this, information about braces, and also the monthly braces adjustments of my teeth, because I upload my updates every month regarding the progress of my braces, then maybe you want to subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you on my next videos.